You didn't choose Ranni. Ranni the Witch chose you. And by the time you realize it, you've already done everything she needed. You fought her enemies. You followed her orders. You carved a path through gods and monsters alike. And in the end, you gave her exactly what she wanted. This isn't a love story. This isn't a partnership. This is manipulation on a cosmic scale. And the most unsettling part? You never questioned it. To understand Ranni, you first have to understand the world she was born into. A world ruled not by kings, but by something far more distant, the greater will. An unseen force that governs the lands between through faith, order, and control. It doesn't rule directly. It doesn't need to. Instead, it speaks through its envoys, the two fingers. Through them, it selects champions. It grants purpose. It defines destiny. And those chosen few, they don't question it. They follow. The Golden Order wasn't just a religion. It was a system, a structure that ensured one thing above all else, that no one ever truly had a choice. Not the demigods, not the tarnished, not even Ranni. But Ranni refused to play her role. Long before you ever met her, she made a choice that would fracture the world itself. The night of the Black Knives. On that night, Ranni stole something forbidden, death. Not metaphorical death, not symbolic death, true death. She used it to kill her own body, severing herself from the control of the greater will. And at the same time, Godwyn the Golden was murdered, his soul destroyed, his body left behind as something unnatural, a half-death, a curse that would spread across the lands between. But this wasn't chaos, it wasn't random, it was deliberate. Because Ranni didn't just reject the system, she broke it. By the time you meet Ranni, she's already escaped her fate, but she isn't free, not completely. She exists without a true body, without full power, without the ability to act directly. She has a goal, but she cannot reach it alone. And that's where you come in. The tarnished. Not a chosen hero, but something far more useful, expendable. The first time she meets you, she doesn't even tell you who she is. She calls herself Renna. She tests you, watches you, measures you. And when you prove useful, she gives you a purpose. Not your purpose, hers. And the most dangerous part? It feels like a gift. Everything you do for Ranni feels like progress, like destiny, like you're uncovering something meaningful. But step back and look at it differently. Look at what she asks of you. First, you kill Starscourge Radahn, a legendary general, a demigod, a force powerful enough to hold the stars themselves in place. Why? Because as long as Radahn lives, Ranni's fate cannot move forward. So you remove him. Not for glory, not for the lands between, for her. And when he falls, the sky itself breaks open. A path is revealed. Not for you, for her. Then, she sends you into Nokron, a hidden city buried beneath the world, a place touched by something ancient, something forbidden. And deep within it, you find a weapon, the Fingerslayer blade, a tool designed for one purpose, to kill the envoys of the greater will, to sever the connection between God and world. And again, Ranni doesn't take it herself. You do. You bring it to her. You hand her the means to destroy the very system that governs existence. And you don't hesitate. You don't question it. Because by now, you trust her. And finally, she reaches the end of her plan. The Age of Stars. It sounds beautiful, peaceful, almost hopeful. But look closer. Ranni doesn't want to rule the world. She doesn't want to fix it. She doesn't even want to stay in it. She wants to take the order of the world and move it somewhere far beyond reach. A 1,000-year journey into cold, distant space. No guidance, no interference, no greater will. But also, no warmth, no light, no connection. This isn't salvation, it's separation. A world no longer controlled, but no longer protected either. And where does that leave you? You fought for this. You bled for this. You killed gods for this. In every other path, the tarnished becomes something greater, a ruler, a lord, a force that shapes the future. But here, you don't take the throne. You don't claim the world. You stand beside her, not as a king, not as a god, but as something else, a consort, a companion, or maybe just the final piece she needed. Because without you, none of this would have been possible.
So the question isn't whether Ranni was right, or whether the Age of Stars is good or bad.
The real question is this: did you choose this path, or did she choose it for you? Comment your answer, because from the very beginning, every step you took, every enemy you defeated, every decision you made led exactly where she needed it to. And by the time you understand that, it's already over.
My fair consort eternal,